I'm so happy and delighted to be with all of you here today. Firstly, I'd like to thank Mr. Abdullah for placing his faith and trust in the medical team and at the whole Apollo Hospitals group. Because I think it's the trust of patients who we've healed over the years that has really made us what we are today. And for all the patients and their families who come to us, a big thank you and namaste. The members of the press, you've always supported us in our journey. It's almost 40 years in September. And at every instance, the press has been so supportive of anything which we do, not only, especially in the city of Chennai, but throughout India. I think, we come back with very data-driven, knowledge-driven outcomes. It's the kind of work which our doctors do, it's their expertise. And only then do we say that we really want to talk about it, because others should know that India can do such amazing work. And I think that's the reason why we're all here. Of late, you would have heard from the Honorable Prime Minister's, whether on social media or just a lot of reports about how supportive and how he is so proud of the clinical teams in India, that Heal in India, which actually Apollo started, has now become a national mantra. It's a national directive, an executive directive saying that we should do whatever we can to see that not only we are able to heal for our Indians within our country, but for the rest of the world. And that's why we see like a steady stream of people from overseas coming to India, because our outcomes are on par with any center in the world. And I think today's surgery, which they're talking about, is really proof and testament of the fact that, we can do anything in any area, whether it's high quality surgical work, or whether it's our cancer work, our cardiac work, even our genomic related work. I think India has become, on par with the developed nations. And for that, we have to be so thankful. Having said that, I had the opportunity to interact with some global audience, and they said the way we have handled COVID as a country has been phenomenal, and it's going to be a global case study. And for that, I think we have to be so proud of ourselves. I don't think anywhere in the world for vaccines to have been, usually it takes 4 to 5 years. Here it was done in 4 to 5 months. That's the kind of caliber Indians have, and we have to be extremely proud of the fact that we can do it. So having said that, this is such a rare case. It was a 14-hour operation. It was something which had been refused in multiple centers. It's not as if it was just taken up and it was so simple. It was highly complex, highly complicated, and to be able to have the courage to do it, I think it takes nerves of steel, which our clinicians seem to have, and a deep commitment towards patients and high quality clinical work. And I'd really like to thank them for that, because that is really the backbone, the strength of what Apollo is. A chairman will always say, you can build a beautiful building, you can buy the best technology, and the banks and the private equity will come and fund it. But it's the people who make a difference. It's our high-class clinical teams, it's our nurses, it's our support team who really make a difference in what we do. And I think for that, I must congratulate the team. Dr. Ajit Pai, who was the team leader, Dr. Rajarajan Venkatesan, Dr. Yusuf, he couldn't come today, I understand, because again, he's got another complex case going on in the theatre. Dr. Arun Kannan, another very good surgeon of ours, Dr. Ramesh, Dr. Bhaskar, all of them and their support teams have done a phenomenal job. So thank you all for doing that and for constantly raising the bar in what we do. I truly believe that life is priceless, and to do that, we have to be completely committed to what we do. In every sphere of our activity, we have to work hard, we have to save lives, and the patients' families have to be looked after. So I think this is the DNA of Apollo, and the teams do it very well. So thank you and congratulations. And Mr. and Mrs. Abdullah, we're so grateful that everything is well, and Godspeed, safe journey back home, and the Apollo family will always be there with you. Thank you and namaste. Maybe if you come on the stage.